What would you say if I told you that talent wasn't as important as you thought it was? That's the topic of discussion today. Welcome back to another episode of Bite Size Creativity. And today what I want to talk about is humans and their amazing ability to be able to adapt to any situation. One of the big keys to this, however, is having the right mindset. So do you have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset? A mindset that's fixed believes that however I was born, however abilities, whatever strengths or weaknesses I was given is stuck, is part of who I am. Whereas somebody with a growth mindset believes that I can learn anything as long as I put the work in and I keep trying. I don't give up. I keep going after it. And so I want to share with you guys a few facts about life and about what really makes us humans stand out, and looking at it from a special creative perspective. So if you are to look at animals out in nature, you look at a horse. When a horse is born, it already knows everything. It already comes pre-programmed. It can walk, it can run. It just has to gain its balance, and then it can take off. If you look at a baby, a human baby, we are helpless. First off, when we're first born, we need that skin-to-skin touch with our parent, with our mother. We also need to be fed. We need to be taught how to walk, how to run, how to move. We are able to learn. However, we need to model somebody to be able to look at or see or feel somebody else. And from that, we're able to gain the knowledge. So we don't come pre-programmed with any set of capabilities. Everything, good and bad, is learned. And the strength that gives us is that we're able to adapt to any situation. If you take any animal and try to shift it or move it to another atmosphere, another setting, another place, it won't be able to survive. But us as humans, we've been able to go deep down into the ocean. We've been able to go and climb mountains. We've been able to survive in the cold in the Arctic. We've even been able to go into outer space, and we're still here. And it's because even a change in climate, even a change in place, we have been able to find our way to adapt. Now, how this relates to creativity is every single one of us is born with an amazing imagination. And depending on how we grow up and the things that we're surrounded by, that imagination is nurtured to a certain point and to a certain degree. Once we start getting a little bit older, and depending on who we're around and how often we express it, it kind of starts to get stifled and shut down. However, what if you were to actually just go back and play around with some of the things that you did as a child? What if you were able to let go of some of these lies that you have within you, that you have stored in your mind, saying, I can't do this, or I don't have the skills to draw, I don't have the skills to sculpt? Because each and every one of us can learn. Each and every one of us can start with something simple. We can start with something basic. And without putting too much pressure on ourselves, we can just let it go and have fun and see what it is, what kind of magic comes out. What if each one of you guys actually just spent 5-10 minutes just letting go, whether it's coloring in a coloring book or scribbling on a sheet of paper or grabbing some Play-Doh and creating something fun with your kids? So that's something I want you guys to think about for today. Do you believe that because you don't have the talent or the know-how at this very moment, that you're not capable of learning how to do it? Or don't believe in yourself that you can actually create something amazing? So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Go out there and get creative and have some fun.